I totally forgot to record what I've been up to, but I just finished my exams and 2 assignments. This is the aftermath because it's overwhelming and I couldn't think about pulling this out and getting that done. So aftermath. I'm gonna take you through this week. It's hold up. The 6th. So I didn't film any part of me being at school, unfortunately. If you have a hair texture similar to mine, you'll understand why it takes damn near all day to take it down, wash it, condition it, and all the other stuff, and then style it. And that's what Tuesday was. Just a whole bunch of this, taking it down and trying not to bore myself to death through the process. So yeah. But if you're wondering, like, why are there certain parts of this vlog that feel like it's missing or stuff like that, it's because I forget. Period. There is no other. I forget. I think it's just forget. I just think I forgot. Like a lot of certain times, and I think about it afterwards and be like, oh, you forgot this, In this scene, I'm doing one of two things. Either creating my schedule for the week, or I'm taking notes from a class that I missed, which I kind of still have to do. But, yeah, I normally take my notes after class because sometimes I need to get things done in class. And since it's like a time that I can sit for more than an hour and a half and just put my mind to something, that's what I use that time for. But something you'll realize throughout watching this is how heavily unmedicated I am. In terms of how much I move and everything. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. But another thing I failed to get footage of was my workouts this week. I worked out Monday through Wednesday. I skipped Thursday because you'll see why. But yeah, I didn't show any of that, and I don't know that I'm happy or upset about it, but it's not the best, I will say that. But currently in this scene, I'm in class, right? Obviously, Zoom. People still utilize Zoom beyond COVID, unfortunately. Wednesday did not get as much footage because I had a plan to go work out with my friend and forgot all about this once that occurred. But this is me genuinely waking up out of my sleep. Like, no setting up the camera, no lighting. Like the realest, raw version of me in the morning. So enjoy that. Enjoy this with me, at the crib, because the goal is to wash my hair today and also share with you how the drinks that I make for working out and keeping my energy up. Pre-workout, creatine, and if I'm feeling snazzy, I add in electrolytes and protein powder. Literally that's it. And I don't do it with milk because I'm not a cow. And I do it with water. Just wanted to let you know that because I'm doing it right now. And I keep forgetting that the purpose of this is to show you me. Did you wash your butt? That's what this scene is a reminder of. And that's what also, ironically, what I'm saying in this scene is that I'm washing my butt. So get to it. That's all I'm gonna say. And brush that mouth. Yep, right on cue. I heard that circular motions are the best, and don't forget to do the roof of your mouth. Yeah. And this right here is the skincare, right? You got the, and then don't forget about and last but not least, I feel like I've explained what those red lights in the back are for, but underneath are some plants, and that's their little sunlight thing. So if you ever wonder why my footage is red, that's why. And also, I am on this day editing some short form content together and planning the next little bit of it. And so that's why I'm so focused and narrowed in and dialed in, locked in, and all that. So I would say get there with me, but I feel like you're already there. I feel like once you brush your teeth and wash your butt, you're kind of halfway there. So like, I really don't need to explain that part to you. But I hope that y'all like the Powerpuff Girls that you see later in the month, because the video didn't get that many views, and at the end of the day, I want y'all to see them because they're cute, and they're all black girls, and they're very strong, and they look awesome. So that'll be coming to you. One already happened, and then the last one is coming at the very end of the month. But I have a way of scheduling out my content to where it never gets boring, so you're never going to see like the same things how you used to with my content. So legitimately, some of my favorite content is when Berleezy, Joe, and PG and Rico would get together and game, do the horror stories, whatever. Literally my favorite content, and I could watch it all the time. It's amazing. This one right here was the one that they did 4 years ago, and I don't remember them doing one anytime recently, but it is some of my favorite content, I can't lie. So on Thursdays, if it wasn't obvious, I like to do maintenance around the house, shit that just don't get done unless I do it. So it's that, and it's fun. The bathroom it can take me all day, and it's one of those things that gets messed up the quickest. So that's why things only get done like once a week, because if not, I'd be just cleaning all day. So there's that. I cleaned the bath, the toilet, the sink, and I organized that little thing in the back. But yeah, I genuinely love cleaning. It's one of the moments where my mind goes in, except for like the dishes. There's a certain aspect to that that's like exhaustive after a while and too repetitive. So I prefer this kind, or wiping things down. But cleaning over cooking any time of the day. My bad about all the glute shots, genuinely, but that's a lot of cleaning up, you know what I mean? Sticking your glutes in there. But I talk until it's the afternoon part of the day because my light went off, and also I'm finally sitting down at my desk on a Thursday. So I'm most likely working on Friday's short form content, and trying to get that to y'all. It was a sketchbook redraw, and I actually really like it, genuinely. It's really nice, and she actually looks like a fish this time instead of just like a Bratz doll sticking her head out of the water, with a few scales, that's not a fish to me. This girl, she's a fish. She is gorge, so check her out. People already have been though, so thank you for the love. Thank you. But yeah, hydrate, get some sunlight, because that's one thing I noticed in this vlog is that I have not been outside at all. So definitely do that for me, and send some vitamin D to me. Something else I really like is how focused I am when I'm drawing, and I love that. But this was a intermission call from my grandma. She was going through some things. But yeah, I'm still working on that same thing. Step back some. Thank you. I just finished eating tri beans with a protein shake. So we'll see how that plays out in my gut later. But right now, editing in CapCut, unfortunately, depending on what stance you are on. And yeah, it's Friday, big Fry, yay. I got a bonfire at 8 and I want to get that in here too. And so there's that. But I started from Monday to Friday, and I'm really surprised that I actually like kept it up and remembered to do it. So there we have it. Improvement, growth, expansion. I legitimately be talking to y'all like we are on FaceTime, or I'm finna send y'all some voice notes. Like, it should be more like properly set up and everything, and microphones and all of that kind of jargon, but I feel like then it's too fake. It's too rehearsed, and I don't want y'all to feel like that. I want you to feel the real deal of my introverted lifestyle and me and like what I got going. And so I'm gonna take y'all through the rest of this Friday, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm painting my nails to get ready to stream later, and that is literally it. I mean, I did have them black earlier that week, but this week, but I don't really care to paint them in my own spare time, so that's what this is. And also, that was supposed to be a little bit of the maintenance for yesterday, but so much of that time got spent cleaning that obviously maintenance is just gonna fall to the wayside. This makeup is also stuff that gets done specifically for the stream, and I'm talking about in this every time I'm like talking to you guys, that for small streamers, it can be really important to do like preparatory things during your stream, because you know it takes a while for people to get to getting in there and getting traction on your stuff. So take your time. That's how I think about it. But regardless, I had a lot of fun on stream. I streamed Roblox for the first time ever, and I think for now, I'm only gonna stick to Twitch. I think. Like I said, I kid, I play. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I played a couple horror games, and I really wish like more bridging could happen between the sources, because that really, that matters to me. Of it being like people on YouTube know where I am at Twitch, and then Twitch, remember Instagram over Twitch, like obviously. But yeah, that's the goal at some point. But I did have a lot of fun, and I genuinely, like, no matter how the growth is looking on Twitch, it's literally just one person over there right now, I still have fun and still try to like take it serious and make it look good and keep everything up. So I would say if you're a small creator and you're worried about that kind of stuff, just take it as serious as you deem it is in your life, and keep, pushing towards whatever you want to see it become, you know what I'm saying? But I'll stop trying to be motivational and wrap this scene up, because it's a lot of me slouching and getting confused by these video games. So in the later part of my day, I had, like I said, the plans to go to a bonfire, and I just got back from that actually, and it was really fun. This was the bonfire fit. I remember saying that in this clip, so I wanted to repeat it here. Bonfire fit. It's very comfortable and not July weather at all, but this is a race that happened because somebody, they lost and I couldn't do it because I wasn't even able to play, but it's okay. And I'll show a little clip of the fire, but guys, I really appreciate you guys sticking through and watching, and I hope that your week is even more fantastical than this. And yeah, I see you next time. Bye.